Hi everyone, it's Angela Irene with Aged Goodness, and we're working on part 2 of the humongous 40-pound box. So let's dive right in and let's keep moving. All right, the next piece is such a cute piece. It is a heart with a magnetic heart in it that has the clasp. It is not marked, but how adorable. How adorable is this? I love this. Nice heavy piece. All right, we have that. We have a beautiful piece. I love this piece. It is Edgy Petal. Never heard of them. But let me see if I can't. Now what have I done? Here it is. Look how pretty this is with the stone and the glass beads and the drop. That is so pretty, and on a nice silver tone chain. Very nice. I love this piece. And you know, I don't know if this is broken or if I just don't know how to get into this clasp. I thought I knew how to get into it, but no. So little seed beads, little glass beads down to this very chunky purple glass heart. Look at that. It is so pretty. Again, I'll work on this clasp since I have no idea how to get the thing open, but how pretty was that? Again, it made it in the box. Shocker, right? This one is peyote. It says peyote bird on the little hang tag, and it's a cord with a very deceivingly heavy little cross. So, nice. We have a cross on a very long fashion silver tone necklace, and I think that's the little arrow bird. Very nice. This is kind of that aged antique, like bronze chain. This pendant with this really nice crystal that is free floating in the middle. Let's see if I can get to move around a little bit. Very lightweight. Very. I think that would be a very comfortable wear. We move into one of my favorites right now. Glass and plastic seem to be my thing right now. Beautiful colors. All glass, all in the green and blue. I mean, if those are in... So I'm not real sure why, why the little tie end has this orange one, but hey, it was a design choice, right? But I love the beads, love the colors. Really, really great if you like that color scheme. That would be a one for you. This is by Rachel. This is not my first one by with that hang tag. I just haven't looked it up yet. You know, I have got to stop buying boxes so I can actually do research. So many of you have asked me if I'm selling pieces, you know, am I listing pieces? I'm trying. I have life goals, but I just can't help myself and I keep ordering these boxes. I know it's becoming a problem. Very nice glass and faux pearls. Like I said, I haven't looked up Rachel. So if you've heard of it, leave me a message. Let me know. All right, I love these colors. And we've got glass beads again, silver tone on the top part of the chain. And then we go from kind of like a neon apatite blue to like a chalcedony blue to a topaz blue to a London topaz blue, and then the clear crystals. Well, they actually have a little bit of like smoke in them. I mean, they're a little gray, not exactly white, but look at the colors. I mean, that is That is definitely a great color palette. If blue is your deal, that would be good for you. Okay, next up is a little necklace from the hang tag says Vietnam on it. We have silver tone beads, a little heavier, and then these really cute little pink, they almost have like a little bit of a lilac hue to them, beads. Very, very sweet little necklace here. Very nice. I like that one a lot. Okay, I love this one. And I was so surprised that there was no maker on this one. So it has the great gold-plated feel. Then we have these black plastic down to these white and purple. But look at the shape. They're kind of like, I'm so over neighbor dogs today. Look at the shape. They are fabulous with the offset. Oh, I love that. And it goes down to a little bit bigger. And another 2 stations with these cool shaped beads. And then we end up with one of the big black plastic beads. This has such a great presence to it. And like I said, with this kind of plating, definitely feels like should have a designer name on it. So that turned out to be really, really nice. And this one has no name, silver tone, but it has this very large black stone at the bottom and a few others right here. A little bit of silver accenting. Very, very heavy piece right there. This one is fun as all get out. It's by Arrow. Has these little stations with these little tiny, tiny little silver tone discs. Then it has a lot of movement to it. So you wear this and maybe be dancing and get a lot of shimmer and shake out of that. So I think that's a very fun piece. And this is by Fossil. So the hang tag is the little keys and the little heart. Silver tone with the little beaded stations all the way down. And then it goes to this very cute little silver pendant with 2 crystals and a little green glass bead. So that was very nice. This is another one of my favorites. I think this is an older piece. Again, it's not marked. Oh, I take that back. This is the one that had a V and then 3 little slashes. And these feel like glass, and some of them are wrapped. I was so hoping this would be gold. Oh, that would have been a killer deal, wouldn't it? And so it's 2 strands. Isn't that beautiful? I love this piece. One of my favorites out of the box. I have a lot of favorites in this box. And then we'll talk about this box too. All right, so this is a triple strand toggle clasp, heavy piece. So it comes, starts, I'm not kidding, these metal discs are heavy, they're cool to the touch. Very, very nice. I mean, I would love to wear this, especially in the summertime. So you've got the 3 strands, and this one is extremely long. Let's see if I can't. I'm pretty close up today, so it's kind of hard to tell the 3 different strands, but you get the idea. Nice, nice piece. Again, not marked, but a very nicely constructed piece. And this one is Anne Klein. So we have this matte gold, long, very cool necklace and a sun pendant. So isn't that beautiful? I love this muted tone. Okay, that's Anne Klein. And then we have this lariat, bola, leather piece. Looks like it has, I don't know. These are pretty silver down here. And this is kind of a little off. So I'm not sure if we've just picked up some color and it's tarnishing, or these have been replaced. I'm not sure. But it is still a very nice looking piece. I think we need to put together some sort of Western lot. We ended up with quite a bit of Western looking pieces. Gold tone with the little tiny, and to me, I think they're stones. I don't think they're glass. It's kind of hard to tell being this small and being encased inside the design, but it is a very, very nicely made little necklace. Love that. For me, actually hating this box in the very beginning, I mean, 15 hours, oh yeah, I didn't like this box. At 2 o'clock in the morning when I shot the little preview video, I honestly, yeah, I was over it. This is Chico's multi-strand. It has seed, like little glass seed, and then these are like little glass seeds. These almost look to me like sea glass. You know, they've got that frosted action going on. More seed beads. We've got suede, and then these I think are wooden beads, and then we have shell, and then it comes down to this nice big pendant with all of this little action going on with the, with the shell. So that's Chico's big heavy piece. Come here, let me see if I can find the end. Here we go. And this was Cookie Lee. See if I can get all the strands on the right side here. This is multi-strand, again by Cookie Lee. And we've got chain, a couple of different colors of chain. Then we have the faux pearls. Come on, don't get hooked up on each other. Come on now, work with me, people. And so they're pretty close. There you go. Pretty close in length. I mean, we do have some separation, but it's not like the last one where I had a lot of separation, like 6-8 inches of separation. So that was Cookie Lee. We have this really cute. In fact, one of our very first boxes, we had something very similar to this in a different color. So these are glass, little seed glass beads, and it doesn't really match the color of the pendant. It's a fashion pendant, but I still think they work well together. And we have that one, and the last one in this group. This screams 80s to me. It has the little findings here where you can pull through, so you decide how long you want this gold tone necklace to be. I mean, this really reminds me more of disco, but I believe this is more of an 80s style. I remember having something similar to this in high school where you could kind of make it be your own length. You could make it be a choker or whatever once you got the thing on. So I think that was pretty cool. All right, so let me get loaded up for the next group. So hold on. All right, this next group are the smaller pieces. Also, no easy task getting them out of that box. This is a butterfly is attached on both sides to a very long silver tone necklace. Looks like the stones are all there. Woohoo! We like that. This pretty little lady Unfortunately, she's starting to have some condition issues. We have a lot of the copper base metal coming through, but still, the way it is, I think it looks actually still very nice. The stones are there. I'm not so fond of this chain. You know, that's kind of like the Latchkey Kid chain. I think it would have been a little chunkier, newer style chain would have gone better with her, but there she is. Beautiful little pendant, little pink stone, just standard silver tone chain. We have a glass bead. Some of these chains are still a little cattywampus, but very pretty. Glass bead, some crystals on the way down to the pendant, little silver tone chain. Love these little guys. The little like charm keeper pendants. This one just has a little myriad of different stones in it. You know, it's not the best quality one I've seen, but still it's cute. This is quite a little play. It has the lucky charm, and on the little smiley pendant, which isn't unfortunately in the greatest shape, but it says lucky you. So I thought that was kind of a cute little play for them. Here is a very nice glass pendant, but look at this chain. I think that is really, really cool. Okay. Again, we have that, you know, Latchkey Kid kind of style chain with a little ballerina and a little heart. I love this one. We have some keys that we've received over the time that we've been doing this, but this is a pretty large one. The chain is pretty substantial. It is definitely more of a statement piece. It's very nice. I don't think this pendant came on this chain, since the pendant is gold tone. It doesn't really match this silver tone. So I think, you know, it's lighter weight. So I think I'll switch that off to a gold chain. We have a few in this style, in this kind of genre, with the nice little pendant and the gold chain with a little red stone and little crystals. Have something similar in a little bit different style. Then we have another key. This one says key to my heart, and it's also on a little bit longer chain. It's very nice. This one is so cute. I wish it were in better shape. It's a guitar. It says Elvis, but clearly most of the gold wash is gone. The chain is still in pretty good shape though, and it's not marked on the back. So I was kind of bummed about that. Here we've got some rose quartz with probably a little amethyst bead, silver tone with a little heart pendant. So that is very adorable. We have another one of these with the fashion, the gold tone chain. So we ended up with almost like a little set, little suite, if you will, of those. And here's one in green with a little gold chain. These seem to be very nicely done. They are not cheapy feeling at all. We have a fashion with a little dolphin. Isn't he adorable? Cute little, but shiny, nice and shiny. Okay, and then we have a silver tone with some, these look like crystal. They've got enough color going off of them. Crystal with a little tiny key, silver tone. And we have something very, very similar in a black Also glass, silver tone. Another key, this one is like the sideways chain is very interesting, and this is by Arrow. Fashion pendant, silver tone, little crystal action going on there. I cannot remember I know there's a name of kind of like the style necklace where, you know, you kind of tie it how you want to. So it doesn't really have a clasp, it has two ends. And these look like glass beads meant to look like jade. And again, it is nicely constructed. And then this looks like a bleh. Losing my voice today. Losing my train of thought today. Looks like black rhodium fashion cross. And the stones, woohoo, are all there. That is a nice piece. This is a very fun piece. We have a unicorn on like a little crystal ball. And that's got a fashion, silver fashion necklace. This one says, life is a gift, embrace it, and embrace change. It's two-sided. We've got that side, and then we have that side. Silver tone chain. And this is really cute too. We have a little Hershey's Kiss. Silver tone with a little blue crystal. And this is a double strand. And this thing was a major pain to get out. It was loving everybody in there. So you've got the Eiffel Tower and you have a drop crystal. So you've got dual pendants going on. And the last one out of this group is a very, very cute little fashion heart with, it could be inlay howlite or inlay turquoise, but it's very darling. All right, let's get ready for the next group. All right, well, let's move on to the next group. And we've got a little fashion gold tone. These are, you know, supposed to be like little stones, but they're plastic, but still cute. And we had a little series of these. So I don't know if this was all in a packet. Excuse me, I am still a little verklempt today. So they all have the same basic cording, and you know, they have a focal point, and they're all plastic, but still, you know, they've got some nice color to them, different shapes. Although I think this lot would probably, this little group here would probably go great with the Bohemian lot. Excuse me, my goodness. It's very windy right now. Always seems to get me. I don't know what it is. And this was more of a kid piece, but I just thought the little heart, you know, was just precious. I mean, that is really cute. I mean, that'd still be fun to wear. This one says Hawaii. Beautiful piece too. This makes a cute little sound. This is on a cord, very lightweight. So I'm not sure if that's aluminum or what exactly that is. Also very cute, kind of fashion. And these are not really enamel, but that kind of like that melted kind of glass over the bead kind of look to it. I am so sorry. I am just having a day today. Is this not the cutest little bumblebee? Look at this. It's on a regular little kind of a plastic cord. I think I would rather him be off that funky cord and put him on a cute little bracelet. I think that is adorable. And we've got some seed beads, a couple of glass beads, and a really, really shiny little dolphin here. Okay, these are more of those beads that, you know, you make by rolling up. And you could tell where the seam is. To me, this almost looks like wallpaper, like a really pretty wallpaper that someone had done and then matched it with these plastic beads. I like the color combo. It's really pretty. Again, these are clay, so I'm not sure if these are commercially made or if someone made them. You can definitely see where the seams are. This is very lightweight. That would be great. This is kind of a cool piece. I'm not sure if, you know, what exactly this piece is or if it's just fashion, but this is a little bit of very lightweight metal. But the colors, I mean, that's pretty bright. That's fun. I have a little standard plastic necklace, but the color's great. I mean, we're getting to be Christmas. And I think this would be great too for a young person. With the silver stations, silver tone stations, and these little plastic butterflies. It's a great color. It has a lot of nice movement. We have some wooden beads. And these are, I don't know if this was commercially made or if someone had made this. These are glass beads that have been melted to a cross form. It's on a, yeah, the cord isn't in really great shape. I would take it off and put it on something nicer. And here we have a dragon. Wait, this is really heavy. I'm not sure what these are, what kind of metal beads these are, but the actual, I mean, this has seen better days, but this clasp is cool, kind of like that latchkey kid look to it. And I'm not sure what this is, but that is really heavy. But I love the dragon. Here we have that. No box would be complete without, you know, the although this is multi-strand, but it's all down to underneath. So it's got glass beads and a very nice one at the very end. Really, I would take that for the beads. I would just, yeah, I wouldn't deal with the rest of the metal there. These are fabric covered. I think that is just fun as all get out. Those. And here is a choker and a bracelet. So we have a matching, we're just losing control here today. It's the wind. I'm going to blame it on the wind. Excuse me. So we have the choker and the, what am I doing today? And the bracelet. My goodness. Okay, this is an extremely long shell necklace. No box would be complete without shells. And then there's this group. And this group. So at least they're different variations, which was nice. We didn't get 4 of the same necklace. So that was nice. Okay, so we have those. But we certainly have you covered if you need something for like a luau. Yeah, we could accommodate something like that nicely. Gold tone fashion. Very nice. These slide all the way down. There we go. So we have silver tone. The little hearts are dropped down from The little rose. Lightweight. Very lightweight. Okay, I'm not even going to mess with this one again. I have, oh, this necklace and me. We have gone round and round. Okay, it is multi-strand. This is the ultimate drop. This one is in the middle. And this is not having fun with anybody. So this, it's been a nightmare, this necklace. I'm not going to do it again. So there we go. It's going to end up in a lot, I think. Someone else who loves tangles, they will love that one. All right, this is silver tone. This is also kind of in a knot. Here we go. Actually, this is almost more gold tone, and it could be that most of it has come off. I'm not exactly sure, but it doesn't have the best look in the world. This is a piece of leather with the cross on top of it. The chain is really beat up. The leather piece is really beat up. Unfortunately, the cross itself isn't in the greatest of shape either. But, you know, someone might want to do something with that for crafts. And then this little cutie even has the tag kind of still on it. Got a couple of plastic beads, a couple of silver tone beads. All right, well, let's move on to a few interesting things. Almost in the middle was this. Someone had made a spider, which I don't know. I have a thing about spiders, so they kind of ook me out. Even though this is just beads. I mean, this is made up of just beads. It still freaks me out a little. It was really bent because actually, I mean, this was one of the center pieces in the box, but I think it, you know, kind of, you know, rebounded quite nicely. What do you think? And it's October, so there you go. We ended up with quite a few pendants, but we do have chains. So to me, this looks like this part is magnetic. This is not. The halo is not. So I think the actual setting itself may be silver. This under the loop looks like maybe rutilated quartz. So kind of interesting, this little piece. Then we ended up with this really pretty cross. There is, it looks like underneath the little dome of glass right here, looks like there's a piece of cloth in there. So I'm not sure what exactly that is. And then we have this one. This one's a little heavier. It is, you know, looks plated. It's not magnetic. But it's certainly plated. So I think that was really pretty. Then we ended up with this one. Look at the sparkle on that. This is Leah Sophia. I don't know what happened to the necklace. I will probably put it in our pendant area and we'll wait to see if we can, you know, if we're blessed with another Leah Sophia necklace. So we'll see if we can't find that one a match. Then we have this pendant, and it looks like an eagle's talon, and oh, there's a hair, and a crystal ball. So I thought that was pretty cool. We ended up with a barrette. There's always something hair related in these boxes. But it doesn't, it's not abused, it doesn't look used, and it has so much shine. So I thought that was kind of neat too. Then we had 2 button covers. I think this is going to be great for the holidays. With the 2 angels. There, aren't they just adorable? And then we ended up with a ton of pins. So we'll get started. We ended up with a boatload. Okay, these are all of the kind of the golfing theme pins. I'm not going to hold them all up. You guys can see them. So we have the squirrel and the groundhog, you know, with the T, and remember breast cancer awareness, gals. Come on now. You know, I know it's not the most fun thing in the world. Just get it done. It doesn't take that long. Let's be safe. Let's be healthy. Knock on wood, all right? So these are the little golfing ones. And then speaking of breast cancer awareness, we did end up with quite a few. Some are golf related. Actually, I guess I probably should have put those two with the golf. Let's do that too. And then we have a sparkly new one still in a pack, and then kind of a newer looking one here. Again, gals, please, please, please be safe, get checked. Here is a Hard Rock Motel Las Vegas pin, still with its pack. Little motorcycle. To me, I don't know, maybe that's an Indian. I don't know what that seat, maybe, could be. We still have a wrapped Christmas tree. This is a tiki souvenir from New Zealand. On a little card, it tells you a little bit about a story. We have a bingo angel pin still wrapped. How cute is that? Fashion. Letter M. And I'm not sure if this is homemade or commercial made, but it's kind of cute with all the little shells and a little bit of glitter. Then we have this fabric flower. Looks like that may have been homemade also. Same thing with this one. It's kind of like a funky molded plastic kind of thing going on there. So that's kind of interesting. This is a little tiny pin with the hearts and the little cross. Very dainty. Looks like a pilgrim. This one's seen better days. He's pretty beat up, but look at a little Casper here. The little eyeballs that move. He's cute too. This one has some condition issues. The back isn't exactly straight anymore, but the little armadillo, I can say I haven't had an armadillo pin. Now we have. We have a few flags, and two of them say Hong Kong. We ended up with two wings, two of the, like from a pilot you'd get when you fly. That's Alaska Airlines. I'm not exactly sure which one this one is. This is metal and this is plastic. Okay. This is very lightweight. I mean, I don't think this is pewter. I just think this is lightweight. Cherubs. We have Washington, Seattle. And then we ended up with this one. It says 1975 to 1985, Canyon Lake Lions Club 10th year anniversary, 84-85. This is a big, I mean a big, heavy pin. I did find it online. I thought, oh, you know, it's pretty specific, but there is one up on eBay right now. They want $22 for it. I don't know how long it's been there or if it'll ever sell, but, you know, I'll probably list it. It's a good looking pin with the subject being the lighthouse. So we'll see. And this is just one of the little standard pins, nothing special. And this is Spokane Lilac Festival 2002. Again, I found a few of these up on the internet, somewhere between the $15 and $25 range. And that was in pretty good shape. This is pretty specific. This is Rainier Lanes Bowling. Looks like somebody hit a 600 series. One of those days, maybe I would ever, but nah, even when we bowled league, not so much. Cute little horse, pretty basic. These, this is always sad when you receive something like this. This is a registered nurse's pin. And, you know, the little, I'm not sure if that was like the oath or, you know, it's medical. You hate to see these. You know these were someone's. So that always makes me feel a little, when we get them. Okay, this is pretty deceiving. It looks heavier than it is, but it's not plastic either. It's like, it's a very lightweight metal, but it's got a great look to it. and it really, I don't think would pull down your clothing. So I think that would be great. Okay, and this one is Montana, and it is a dual pin back. So there's Montana. And I ended up with 2 stick pins, or scarf pins. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna hold it like this. There's this one. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Fumble fingers. And this one. Cutest little thing. This one on the back says Jolly. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. And this is a very lightweight, I think that's aluminum, little angel. She's very delicate. I'm surprised she made it, to be honest with you. Really nice butterfly. Also dual post in the back. Very nice color. All the 4 little cabochon pieces are still there. Okay, look at this. I'm so ready. I am so ready. Very nice. I'm telling you right now, I'm working. I have something in the work for the 25 days of Christmas goodies. So we're working on something like that, food related. Although it could be jewelry related too. We'll have to see. Very nice. All the stones are there. We love seeing that. Here's a little bit of an older angel. The enamel. Little tiny little tree. Little scratched, but still wearable, still cute. Okay, this is a heavy piece. Not signed, but fashion. But heavy, very, very heavy. This is one of my favorites. Nice little guitar. All the detail. Very cute. This is a very well made heart. It is very heavy. Nice weight to this. It's got a great feel to it. Not your cheapy little pin. Love the kind of the bronzy color, the copper color rather. And it's just a, you know, just a standard fashion, but it's got a great look. Has a nice movement to it. So we have this Christmas tree wrapped, still in plastic, and one out of the plastic. But it still has this little stone here, so we're very happy about that. Okay, here's a little flowers. He has just a teeny bit of, you know, paint loss, enamel loss right there, but not too bad. Ended up with one more flower. Let's see if I can't get it to, there we go. Very pretty, I love these. And this is just so stinking cute. Look at this little ladybug. I've never personally seen a green ladybug, but look at how stinking cute this is. With its little crystal eyes. Loving that. Okay, and here we're getting into a little bit heavier piece again. Not marked where I can tell what this mark says. It is so covered with the overlay of the gold. It pretty much wiped out whatever that the maker's mark was, so I couldn't tell you who it's made by, but it's really pretty. Here's a beautiful leaf. Has a little bit of the older construction for the pin in the back. Very pretty. There's a cute little peacock. Lighter, a little bit lighter weight. I mean, not light, but not overly heavy either. And kind of this geometric shape. It screams 80s to me. Look, this one's older with that kind of backing it has. And the yellowing. Cute little snowman. Kind of standard. Still nice. This one has some age to it. Has a little bit of loss here and there with the gold over. Definitely a little bit older piece, but pretty. This one too has a little bit of loss, but still very nice. I'm thinking that would be just really great for the holidays. On the back of this one, let's see if I take the back off so you can see it a little better. On the back of it, it says Barbados. Unity with the people on the front there. This is one of my favorites. How cute is this? This little purse. So stinking cute. Love it. Just love, love, love. I think that was just a cutie. Okay, again, I think I'm gonna have to take the back off. This says 1979 on it. These little tiny baby feet. Cute little toes. Yeah, all of these little ones, it's kind of hard to see. Little heart with wings. And this just looks new. Just looks, I mean, it doesn't look like anyone's ever taken it outside. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a little flower. I'm not real sure exactly what direction it goes. If it's a bug, I don't know. But there aren't any missing stones, so how it is how it is. Little tiny pin. So I'm not sure exactly what that form is. And this is, I don't know if this is homemade or if this is just older. You know, it's got that little C-clamp there, and it is a nice piece of mother of pearl. And the way it's cut, it looks geometric. So it's nice piece, nice piece. Okay, now we have this cute butterfly, and I can't remember what this one said. Hold on. Made in Taiwan. Shocker. So much jewelry is made, you know, China and Taiwan. Okay, very pretty. Doesn't have a maker, has the older style of the bar across, but I really like that one. And I think that one will go with one of the ones I'll show you in a minute. So exciting. Okay, to me, not sure. This one says patent 1911 on it. So I'm not exactly sure. I mean, it's the older style with the little C. So I have a few tie tacks, like one's a fishing pole, and you know, I think this would be great in a gentleman's lot. Okay, so we've got that one. This, oh my, okay. This little gal, it says Wallace, Idaho, and she's very provocative with her red light. So I went online and I looked at Wallace, Idaho, and they're pretty famous for their red light district back in the day. In fact, that sort of helped keep their economy going when things were really tough. So I have not been able to find another one of these. I'm sure someone bought it in one of the museums that are down that street, but I haven't been able to find another one. So she's a little hot mama right there. She's a little hot tamale. So we have her. We have this cute little chair. Oh, here, let me take the back off. This adorable little cherub. That is just so sweet, and it's so tiny. I think this would be great on a Christmas ornament on the tree, looking after the tree. Okay, this one is both a pin and it has the clasp. So you could use it like you could put it on a pearl, like an enhancer. And this one is 18 karat gold filled. How pretty is that? And I cannot pronounce the last name. Prachetta. It's Italian. It's the form with this hand holding the diamond. It is high polished. It is signed. I cannot pronounce the designer, but it's a beautiful pen. Beautiful pen. All right, now we're going to get down to my 3 favorites. This one is signed by Patricia Locke. This is a heavy, heavy little piece. Some of her pieces are sterling over, some are pewter. This one I think had a silver wash to it. And so that's why you get this great shine. Usually pewter doesn't shine all that well. This has, according to what I have found on her, most of her stones are Swarovski. So that, and I haven't been able to find this exact form. I found one that was similar to it, and you know, they wanted $129. You can ask anything you want. I mean, I have found her stuff all the way down, you know, in the 20s, depending on what the form was and what condition it was. This is in beautiful condition, so I think this one will probably do well up online. Okay, the 2 favorites we've got going on here. I had a wonderful time looking up this little cutie. It has a Russian mark. It has the 6, the backwards R, and the K. And again, I cannot pronounce the actual designer for that. This is Baltic Amber. It is gold over. And so we've got 2 different colors of amber here. And we have found several of these online, and pricing is all over the board. Average is somewhere, you know, in the $30 to $50 range for the leaves, and anything that had a drop like these I think would be cherries. There's one that looks like grapes, but I think these look like cherries to me. Anything in this range was somewhere in the $50 to $80 range. I mean, it's adorable. I don't know if I'd sell it. I don't know. We'll see. And I think the shocker for us to find was the, I don't speak French, the Les Vieux Parasini, Catherine Popesco. This is made in France. It's still sitting on its card. The card is a little bent, but the pin itself is in beautiful condition. And we should have no problem asking somewhere to the, you know, the $50, $60 range, and they're even higher. But you know, again, I'm not looking to sit on something forever and ever and ever. So these pins, let me tell you, we're gonna, you know, have a little, this is kind of a sneak peek. So anyway, all right, these are the pins, and then we ended up with 2. You know, some people call these dress clips, some people call them scarf clips. So I'm just going to call them a dress clip. And this one was Katie Lee, kind of a shell, very nice gold tone. And this one, I believe this one was PEP, P-E-P. So it has high polish and satin finish on it. Beautiful piece. And then we ended up with 2 of the cutest barrettes. I haven't seen a barrette like this in years, with the little, you know, the little clasp, and then the great color, and then this one with the, it's on a bobby pin with the little design going down to the rhinestone. So that was nice, right? I think that was a nice little, you know, cute little find at the very end there. All right, I think we're gonna call that part 2. So stay with us. There's still a lot to go. I don't know if we're gonna make it with part 3 or part 4, but we'll see. I'm gonna see what we can do. But stay with us because we're going to get ready for part 3 of this humongous box. Thank you so much for being here with us. Stay with us.